it's Drea. Welcome to Madre Verde, Oregon. So tonight we are going to make hazelnut cinnamon rolls. And we figured out Oregon has a state nut. No, subscribe. There you go. If you're new here, click subscribe. Like the video. Like or subscribe. We're going to make some cinnamon rolls with hazelnuts, and it's really good. And we're gonna start doing a thing where we do 3 fun food geek facts in the video, but you have to wait for them. But stay tuned, we're gonna make some Oregon hazelnut cinnamon rolls.
No hazelnut.
We are putting hazelnuts in them. Yes.
No.
So we are going to cheat and use the bread maker machine. At some point, maybe we'll try this without, but we did this last time with this and it worked beautifully. I thought that we wouldn't really use a bread maker.
This one's old. I'm sure technology has...
Is it that old?
Yeah, it's like 6 years old.
No, it's not. He always thinks it's 6. It's not 6 years old.
Everything is 6 years old.
This is not, because the last one broke.
Most of my children are 6 years old. Most of them.
This is most of them, like you have other ones I don't know about. That's awkward. No. Okay. So this is not 6 years old. I will actually find it in our Amazon because I bought it on Amazon, and I will prove him wrong because I get a great enjoyment out of doing that. But regardless, this is the Cuisinart convection bread maker. It is a great machine. Totally recommend. We love it. So I'm putting in 1 cup of milk, easy. And then 2 large, well, it says 1 large egg, but we use 2 eggs because our chickens are normal and they make moderate size eggs, and we don't judge them for it. And I'm going to put in a 1/4 cup of butter, 3 1/3 cups of bread flour. Do use bread flour because it will make a difference. 3 tablespoons of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and we are doing 2 teaspoons of yeast. Active dry yeast. How easy is that? No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm gonna do this.
Oh.
He was doing this, and we were gonna do this business, and I was like, I'm not.
You shall not mash!
I was like, I'm not gonna do that business anymore. Now, I got smart. I'm using my Vitamix. So fun fact on hazelnut will go here.
Scotland, 8,000 years ago.
No, but it will go here. Ready? And I have 2/3 cup of Oregon, raw Oregon hazelnuts. Because you're not trying to make like a peanut butter. You just literally, thank you, are trying to blitz them so you don't have a giant piece of them in your mouth. We have the hazelnuts toasted and not burnt. Nailed it. And I'm going to just put them into a glass dish. And then I am adding 1/2 cup of sugar. I'm kind of mixing the sugar in. Oh, it's yummy. So I'm putting in 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, and we are gonna do a fun foodie geek fact here. There is 3 teaspoons of real cinnamon. Now you know. And then we are gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, another foodie geek fact. Are you into it? I'm into it. Yeah. Huh? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I'm sure we have talked about it.
That egg smells so good.
No, And then the only thing that I'm gonna add now is this 1/4 cup of butter, melted. It's pretty melted and or softened. I'm just gonna mix that in. So this is at the end of the cycle. You'll see that that is lovely and proofed. What's a little bit warm? I'm just gonna drop
That is some poofy dough.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Like
It's
poke it
so-
like the Pillsbury.
Yeah, it's so floofy. So it is the morning after, and I had big intentions of getting up at like 5, and Corey tried to wake me up and I did not get up. But I think now we're kind of the mindset that we should have gotten it out about 2 hours, because we didn't realize, we knew it would be cold obviously from being in the fridge, but it is really, really, really cold, and the dough is gonna need to rise. Put it by the fire, we got this going on. So I just put it out just to get it a little bit warm, not to dry out. Obviously we don't want it to rise totally there, but we just want it to warm up enough that we can roll it out, and then we're gonna put the goodie stuff on it. And so tip would be to take it out at least 2 to 3 hours before you're going to start messing with it. So I have the dough. It's finally come to room temperature after a long time, and I am just lightly flouring. I lightly floured a surface, and I'm going to just roll this out into a rectangle. Some people just put butter on and will sprinkle kind of the fixins over it, but in this case I went ahead and also made like a little crumble, and then did the sugar and cinnamon in here this morning. So this is about 1/4 cup of sugar and like a teaspoon of cinnamon. Yeah, I did a little bit of butter. Give me all the butter. Do some of the slow-mo stuff too. Then you're gonna put this.
Bad life, bad day. What should I do?
So then what I do is I go over it just to make sure that every bite has that yummy sweetness. Now, you are going to roll it like this. That dough is beautiful. It's so soft, it's pliable.
Supple.
Supple. That's the word. It is actually. It's like one of those words you learn and you're not sure wherever in life you're going to use it. Like, where will I ever get to use the word supple and not sound like a creep?
A Danielle Steele novel.
Yeah, this is your moment. I have a deep dish, and these are gonna rise really high. So I suggest you do get a deep dish unless you have kind of one that is wide enough, but you'll see what I mean after. And then you wanna oil it, butter it. Some people love to take the time with butter. If I'm using a pretty dish with a lot of weird shapes, I just use the spray, but I do use the spray that has a butter flavor. And then I have floss, and just to be sure that I don't get any minty fresh action, I'm using cinnamon waxed floss. And so then you're gonna make it tight, and you're gonna go under it, and then it will take you a couple times to kind of get this, but you're gonna get a little Django. And we're just gonna go through and do this for each one. You can see, gorgeous. Now that they are gorgeous.
Wow.
And now they're beautiful. Now we are gonna bake them at 375 for 20 to 30 minutes. Just keep an eye on them until they're really golden brown. Okay. Not the best thing, but Corey ran to get water, so here we are. I have these, I'm gonna link these below because I got them on Amazon for like 12 bucks, and they're, okay, like 12 bucks. Anyway, these are ready. My glasses are getting all fogged up. Look at those, gorgeous. And you can see, so while the cinnamon rolls are cooling, we're just gonna put together a really easy little frosting. I'm gonna use mascarpone, which is kind of like an Italian cream cheese. It's really sweet and delicious. So I'm throwing this in here. A couple drops. This is just vanilla, old school. Don't put too much because you don't want to change the color of it. I just want, what is my cat doing? One. Do you see what's happening? That's what's happening right now. Almost ready, buddy. Okay, these have been cooling for about 15 minutes.
I'm full. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome. Thanks.
I think this is really good.
Okay, now it's my turn, and Corey will be back, but I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna actually have a bite, so I'm just gonna rip mine apart. It's like gooey, but it's, I mean, beautiful. It kind of, oh man. The texture of it reminds me of school lunch cinnamon rolls, where they were just like that perfect gooey thing. But the flavor is so much better with the hazelnuts and then that Ceylon cinnamon, and throwing in the mascarpone in the frosting is just crazy. Oh, it's really good. What do you think? She likes that. Okay, so now is the time that Corey gets to try it. I'm really excited. Ooh.
Mm.
That's how you're supposed to eat them.
They're very pillowy and not overcooked. I mean, they're perfect. It's the best cinnamon roll I've ever had. Really, truly.
There's nutmeg in it.
It's really, really delicious. Thanks.
Cool. Yay. Bye-bye.